Everybody's always talking about beast mode, but let's talk about feast mode a little bit. Hey guys, Randy Gage here. I want to welcome you to another episode of Prosperity TV. As you can see, I'm in my kitchen back in Miami. And I want to talk about this, the grind, the hustle, the dream, the work, the determination it takes to achieve your dreams and really accomplish amazing things in life. Because I got to tell you, I follow a lot of self-development people and gurus and like you probably do, people who have advice for how to achieve more, do more, become more successful, experts in marketing and success in different areas. And I see a lot of this grind, hustle. If you're serious, you're working 15 hours a day, 17 hours a day, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. Just saw a post last week, a guy was like, and I see some of you guys had Super Bowl parties you went to. How could you be serious about your personal wealth or your self-development if you went to a Super Bowl party? I see people saying, how can you, if you watch Game of Thrones, how can you say you're serious about your dream? I think that's crazy. Now, I with full confession, there was a time in my life when I didn't think it was crazy. I thought that was the way to go. I had one of my best friends in the world ask me to be the best man at his wedding. And in my own defense, I'm such a socially awkward dork, who's so bad at personal relationships and social interaction and the way the real world works. I didn't even know better. I didn't even understand what an honor it is to have somebody ask you to be their best man. And I was just building my business, and I was young and hungry and wanted it all, and was working 18 hours a day. So I thought, no, I can't do it. Sorry, you got to get someone else. And I look back on that now and I just cringe and say, how did I miss this beautiful moment in his life and not be able to share it with him and his wife and who are such dear friends now that, how did I miss that? But I learned from that, and I learned it isn't. Here's the other confession. I work hard. I wake, some days all of a sudden it'll be 9 o'clock at night and I realize, my God, I've been writing on the computer all day. It's 9 o'clock. I haven't taken a shower. I didn't shave. I haven't left the house, And because I'm all in, I'm in beast mode, I'm writing a book. I'll do that. I got a book to finish and I'll say, okay, that's it. I'm going down to Key West and I will channel a book in 6 days or 8 days or something. And I'll do that because I'll work. I'll write 15 hours a day, 18 hours a day. And I will paint myself into a corner and give myself a deadline. I've got to get it done. And I'll okay, I'm going to write one chapter and then I'm going to go on the jet ski for 30 minutes. I'm going to write another chapter and then I'm going to book myself a massage. I'm going to write a chapter and I get to eat dinner after I finish that chapter, right? So I know what it is to go into beast mode, and I think there's a place for that. I think if you really are serious about your dream, you will do that. You will go after stuff like that. But don't do it at the expense of the feast mode, which is celebrating the things in your life that really matter to you, right? So I can tell you, I remember somebody trying to bring me to Siberia, Russia. I think it was like Novosibirsk in February. And I was like, that ain't happening. I have the playoffs for my softball team there. And do you know how cold it is in Novosibirsk in February? Are you out of your mind? I'm an island guy, right? And they're like, it was a lady, and very nice lady, but she was like, you're coming. I'm like, I'm not coming. I'm not interested. She was like, you're telling me you would give up $50,000 and to go play softball? And I'm like, are you not listening to me? Isn't this exactly what I've just been telling you? And don't get me wrong, I'm not so fabulously wealthy that $50,000 means nothing to me. That's the amount it takes to put down. That's the deposit for that new sports car that Elon Musk just came out with, and I'm going to get one of those. So that's the deposit for that, right? I'm not such a wealthy person that $50,000 is, changing the sofa cushions over there for me. But when it's all said and done, I think of being in Cologne, Germany with my softball team when we won the gold medal. And they played the national anthem of the United States, and they raised the flag up, and the second place team was U.S., so that was the U.S. flag, the other U.S. flag, and then the other one was Canada, I think. And, they raised those up, and I just had tears rolling down my face. That was such an emotional moment for me. I think of this last World Series where, I caught, twice I've won World Series, and both times I have caught the ball to make the final out. I do the beast mode and I work hard, and I have nothing against working 18 hours a day, but then I have my time where I shut off, and you have to have that time where you shut off, where that thing you're so passionate about, the people who are so important to you, the things that really matter and mean something in your life, you take the time out for them. And here's the only other thing I would tell you that I think would be helpful for this, is I think the other thing you could do is you can have because people talk about balance, you got to keep your life in balance. There's nobody who ever has their life in balance other than for 1/100th of 1 second of one day every 27 years. Do you understand that? Because you say, okay, I got my life set up, it's all in balance, and then you've got an elderly parent who you're a care provider for. You know what happens? Your life goes out of balance while you're taking care of them in their final days. Then, your personal life and family and relationships are going great, and there's a huge opportunity for your business, and you got to jump at it, and that means you got to work extra hours for that and extra things for that. So it's always what prosperity and harmony really is choosing when to be out of balance and what you want to be out of balance for. And the most helpful thing I can tell you is when I launch a new venture or a business that's going to really consume me, I will make an agreement with the people in my life, and the people who matter to me, and say, listen, I'm going to consciously choose to get out of balance for a season. For the next 4 months, I gotta just put my head down and go crazy at this thing 18 hours a day, and I need you to support me in that. And then I promise, after those 4 months are done, we're gonna take 8 days or 2 weeks, and we're gonna go to Tahiti, or we're gonna go to Fiji, or we're gonna go to Hawaii, or whatever. And I make a deal with them, right? So I would suggest that for you. Think about, so the key things are, yes, don't think you could be just, oh yes, I just work 9 to 5, and I always have my yoga class and my bowling night and my poker night, and I always watch this show and that show and 4 hours of TV a night. No, it doesn't work that way. I schedule my TV viewing, right? There are shows like Game of Thrones that I will watch religiously. There's other ones I'm going to watch them again. I'm going to TiVo them so I can watch them fast forward without the commercials. 60-minute show is only going to take me 48 minutes to watch, right? I'll make choices like that. Or I may not see that new movie when it comes out, but I'll watch it on the plane a month and a half later when I'm flying back from, Argentina or something. But if it's Star Wars opening night, I'm going to be there at the midnight show because I'm a sci-fi Star Wars freak, right? So pick the things, those are the feast things in life, and schedule those as well. And think about, be mindful, okay, I understand. Perfect balance doesn't exist. So what is the area I choose to be out of balance in my life, for how long and why? All right, does this help you at all? Do you find value in this? If you would, please just give me some comments. Let me know you are. Like I said, this is a work of love for me, a labor of love, and I want to know that it makes a difference for you. So even if you just say, hey, in the comments, hey, I just want to let you know, I live in Germany and I watch this. Or, hey, love the show, hated the show this week. Here's what I don't agree with you. Anything, just let me know you're out there. All right, go out, have an amazing week. I love you guys. Peace.